for you. That's all natural and handcrafted too. We wanna help be your swagger, style, class, and luxury. Make our products tailor-made for you with high quality. Yeah. So get in style with the black, yeah. Company. To give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah. The black gentleman, yeah. Company. To give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah.
For having the character to throw with him.
Hey, what's going down? It's your boy, man, Mr. Smoke City Mobcast. Back at it again with another one, man. Smoke City Mobcast, Smoke City Wednesday, man. Hey, man, we up in the building. I got my brothers up in here with me today. When we gonna have I'm talking about a real trill conversation, man. Shouts out to the chat, man. Shouts out to everybody that's following on in, man. Be sure to smash the like button. Head over to ldbcsports.com, create your profile, join the whole gang, man. And of course, Black Gentleman Grooming Company as well, man. All that good stuff. UsualSuspect6.com. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go get you some of that Usual Suspect merch. You know what I'm saying? Support all of my brothers, man. Subscribe to all of their channels. You know what I'm saying? We got Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, Trill Wheel, Stay Ready Boxing TV, and of course, man, the creator. I started this Smoke City Mobcast shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking Junior the Truth, man. But without further ado, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and bring the creator, the Black Gentleman. You understand? The Ohio player in the motherfucking building, man. What's going down with it? Junior, the motherfucking truth is what they call you, man. How you feeling today, man?
Man, I'm good money, bro. What's going on with your family?
Man, I'm just happy to be back, man. Able to see my guys, man. See you,
Facts.
Red, Trill, man. Stay ready, man. It's just a good feeling, man. That's why I say, man, I had to come in and, you know what I'm saying, talk that talk, man, for the guys, man. But let the people know what you got going, big bro, and you know what I'm saying, what's going on with you.
Man, y'all can catch me, man, every weekday morning, 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Simple Truth Morning Show, man. Streaming live on my YouTube channel, Junior the Truth, and also the Junior the Truth mobile app, man. Also, you can catch me, man. You can come over to the Punch Junkie Network, one of the last real places for fans of the sweet science. www.punchjunkie.network, man. No trolls, no ads, no bullshit. It's just boxing. So you can catch me over there, man. And that's pretty much it, man. Y'all can, just come on over and catch us over on the channel, man. You can see everything over there, man. Salute to the family, man. I'm ready for this boxing shit, man. Boxing back, baby.
Absolutely, man. We're gonna slide over to that 504 Cadillac motherfucking red. Wow. What's happening, baby? How you feeling?
You already know, man. What's happening with it, man? You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know, man. Y'all can follow me right here on YouTube, Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, 4:15 Eastern Standard Time, 3:15 Central. We bullshitting on the Beltway. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see my brother. I salute, man. Look, we was on the show or our fella show and shit over the weekend, and we was out there talking about the regular championship, and you could tell you ain't been around in a minute. You came in and said, that's bullshit. Fuck that belt. And what the fuck have you niggas been doing when I was gone? So salute to you, man. Getting us back in line, man. Salute to you. Salute to you.
Yeah, man, that's my motherfucking brother, Cadillac Red. It's only one of them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna slide over to Kakalakis with it. You know what I'm saying? And holler at my trio partner, Mr. Trill Will, aka I am Trill Will. What's going
What's
down
up?
with it, big bro?
What's up with it, Young Lion? What's good with it, bro?
And you tell me, man, let the people know what we got going on Soul Man Sundays, goddamn it.
Man, come on over here, though. Good old YouTube. We on our way back. We creeping back though. But we still moving though. You feel me? But go over there if you ain't subscribed to the channel. Go subscribe to the channel live right on here on YouTube. Y'all know Free Smoke Fridays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Fridays, and 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays. You got Soul Man Sundays where we talk about everything. You feel me? And I want to thank everybody who came through Sunday. Y'all show major love. I appreciate every last one of y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Keep on supporting my. Hey, make sure y'all go and support my brothers, man. The Usual Suspect team. You know what I'm saying? Go support my family. God damn it. Because you don't support them, you don't support me. We can't have no bullshit like that. You feel me?
I'm not gonna lie, man. A lot of brothers go live on Sunday, man, but Trill Will has been consistent. This is a secret, man. Trill made me go harder with my show on Sunday because I seen him doing it. You know what I'm saying? I say, damn, man, like this Sunday shit is lit. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be sure to go check my brother out, man, on Soul Man Sundays for real, like real grown man talk. Just not boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like him, Mr. Sheldon, Big Joe, all them brothers being there on some shit, man. So y'all go check them out. My brother Kondo. You know what I'm saying? Of course, my brother Kondo, can't forget about my Florida boy, man. Y'all go check them out, man, on Sundays, man. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to my brother. We got to get him back to that 1K, man. He been grinding. He been staying consistent. So y'all be sure to go fuck with my boy, man. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna slide down to H Town with it. We're gonna head to that north side, man. I got my brother, they call him Boss Mac. You ain't gotta get ready if you stay ready, man. You know what I'm saying? The glue of this shit, man. What's going down with it, big bro?
Man, what's grooving, little Brody, man? What's going down? Back on another Wednesday, Smoke City. What's going down, little bro?
Man. Tell the people about the interview we did last night with Mac Truck, man.
Man, matter of fact, if y'all haven't, and I know y'all ain't, and you lying if you tell me you did. If you wasn't there last night, and I know if you played the replay, and I could tell you how long you stayed in that motherfucker. Shout out to YouTube with the new with the new analytics. So yeah, if you ain't gonna went and watch the interview from last night, you need to. We interviewed Mac Truck, Dakari Scott, future heavyweight, and will be a heavyweight champion. I'm telling you that right now. That he's only 7 fights in and ranked 15 in the top in the WBA right now. And the motherfucker's only 23 years old. Knocking out boys. Running it up. Y'all need to go check that interview out. I love what the boy was talking about. I love his tenacity. I love his passion for the sport. Man, he got a bright future ahead of him, win, lose, or draw. And he ain't even worried about losing because he felt like if he lose, he coming right back to get that. That's what I like to hear from fighters. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all go check that out. And Junior, the truth, I need to holler at you anyway because I need a commercial. Everybody in the LDBC or every content creator, or if you got product or you got business, I need a commercial. Because when I'm for to start streaming these fights. You finna have fight night with the usual suspects. We're gonna be streaming these fights. When I'm streaming these fights, I'm gonna need some commercials. Because these fights are gonna be going down, and everybody gonna get to see some local fights, some real fights. When y'all not having fights, we're gonna have fights for y'all to watch. They're gonna be right on the channel. I need commercials. Y'all don't want y'all commercials played, well, don't fuck with me then. But we're gonna need some commercials.
Goddamn right. Yeah, and we need another intro, you know what I'm saying, to the show, Mr. Junior, the motherfucking truth. I'm gonna put you on the spot, man. We need that work, man. We need that Ohioism. You understand me, man? All right, man. I'm gonna come straight to my boy MS motherfucking P. Mahari Nation Sports Podcast, man. What's going down with it, Mahari, man? I heard some bad things about you last week, Mahari. You how you doing this weekend? You all right? We good?
Feeling much better this week. But you know one thing though? I feel more vindicated this week than I was last week, because last week I was pissed off about something that some stuff, and I took it out on Canelo Alvarez. But now I feel vindicated because of how he performed. And I know we're gonna go into this tonight, but I'm gonna give you a nice little preview. I told y'all he was a pussy punk bitch. I told y'all, and I'm gonna go into this tonight, but I'm gonna save it. This is a little preview, y'all.
Yeah, okay, man. Man, y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all see the name in the motherfucking backdrop, man. 503 line, man. I'm coming straight out of H-Town, Houston, Texas, man. Y'all be sure to follow me on Instagram, man. Smoke City Mobcast Part 2. You understand me? Follow me right here on YouTube. We're gonna be going live tomorrow, man. Trio Thursdays. Right after BFTB go off, we're gonna be going on, and we're gonna definitely cook up some shit. We're going to bring back the basketball and boxing recaps. We got a lot of shit to talk about on my platform as well. Also, I'm on Twitter, 503 line on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my tweets back up and shit. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, we're just going to have fun, man. But without further ado, man, let's get right motherfucking me too. We coming right to Ohio with it. J motherfucking T, man. Canelo Alvarez lost this weekend to Dimitri Bivol. Now, I didn't get a chance to watch the Punch Junkie morning show. You know what I'm saying? And forgive me for that, brother, because I've been grinding. But I gotta ask you, man, because you was one of the first people who video I seen on Instagram. And you said, man, we gotta talk about this, man. So I want to give you the opportunity to talk about this, man. What does this reveal to you, Mr. Punch Junkie? Like, Canelo losing. He's supposed to be the pound for pound king. He was daring to be great. Junior, the truth is what they say. He was chasing greatness. But greatness just wasn't in his grasp. Give me your take on that, brother.
Man, Canelo Alvarez is a Guadalajarian fable. The legend of Canelo Alvarez. It's nothing no different than what we already knew. We knew that all of this stuff had been orchestrated and it had been cooked up. And the thing about it is, Canelo Alvarez showcased his limitations. He was very limited in that fight versus Dimitri Bivol. He didn't do any. There were no adjustments made. There were no corrections made. And the funny thing about it that I don't hear a lot of people talking about is that Dimitri Bivol actually opted to fight Canelo Alvarez's fight. He went directly to Canelo Alvarez. He stayed in the high guard. He was in touch in the range of Canelo to be able to touch him. Dimitri Bivol didn't stay on the outside and box. He didn't use a lot of footwork. He actually stayed on the inside. And then he actually, when Canelo decided to move, which we all know he was doomed to hell when he has to move around and be the one to actually try to be an outboxer because his footwork is trash and his foot speed is slow. And when Canelo decided to be an outboxer, Dimitri Bivol cut him down and was continuously cut him off and was in his face the whole entire fight. Man, he was very limited. His team was limited. And this just shows us, unfortunately, what a lot of us know. This is the era of boxing where you gotta come on, man. We gotta, and I'm not gonna get ahead of the show, but we got undisputed matches being made. You feel me? We got fighters who got to come up the hard way. We got fighters who are out here actually really truly proving their greatness, and they don't get the same credence and the same respect that Canelo Alvarez does. And all of this fabricated shit is it's over. You feel me? This is not the era for stuff to be fabricated. This is the era where you're gonna have to show and prove. And this showcased why we never got a Canelo Alvarez versus Jamal Charlo fight. Why we never got a Canelo Alvarez versus Jamel Charlo fight. Why we never got a Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez fight, for the love of God. Why we never got a Canelo Alvarez versus Demetrius Andrade fight. It's all because of this. And at the end of the day, Dimitri Bivol was, because let's be clear, I hear people saying this is a cherry pick. Canelo Alvarez is out of options because there's no more big checks for not doing the work. You got to fight somebody, baby. We all out. We all out of them. We all out of them, and this is what we got, man. That's just it. I think Canelo Alvarez is a good fighter, but as far as being a the greatest of all time and all that, man, not so much. And that's what we saw on Saturday.
Man, hey, JT said a lot. He said a lot. He said a lot, man. Y'all boys in that chat cutting up, man. Salute to my brother Omega Red, Anthony Bowden, Big Ram, Felix Nunez, you upset. I see y'all boys at the building. Smash the like button. Talib Cunningham, Kevin Dumbo. I see y'all. Okay, man, we're gonna slide up. We're gonna slide up to that 504, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw a curveball at you, Red. Cause we talked about Canelo a little bit, you know what I'm saying, on Monday, on State Show. So I want to ask you this, man. Eddie Reynoso, 2 losses back to back in 2 weeks. Is it time now that we get a new trainer of the motherfucking year? Possibly a Bomac or Derrick James. I throw Robert Garcia up in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? What's your take on Eddie Reynoso, man? I mean, is he the most overhyped trainer you ever seen in boxing?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers, they love to talk about Kenny Porter and you know what I'm saying, Angel Garcia and Bowman, all these dudes that, you know what I'm saying, built up these champions from the ground up. So I want to ask you, man, how do you feel about Eddie Reynoso, man, taking 2 losses back to motherfucking back?
See, you say 2 losses, you know what I'm saying? I like to say it in 24 rounds of boxing, you won 7. You won 7 rounds. That's a little bit better to me.
24-7, that's a skunk, nigga.
Yeah, man. Who you telling, man? Who you telling? You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. It's been noted that he's the most overhyped trainer in the game. To me, it's the exposure of no plan B. You know what I'm saying? In either fight. When Canelo was fighting, motherfucking, he had the high guard up the whole time. Like Canelo looked like motherfucking Oscar Valdez. He had the same defense. And it was just like, yo, this is what it's gonna be. Everybody saying, yo, in the corner, Eddie Reynoso was saying, use your experience. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Do you want me to like punch harder or something? Like, what? You know what I'm saying? This is all you got for me? I don't know, man. Like I said, man, I salute Derrick James. You know what I'm saying? And we've been definitely championing him. But I think it's crazy because you could take somebody like Derrick James, right? And if Charlo were to lose this weekend, and Errol Spence would have lost against Ugas, they would be saying how both fighters need new trainers and they need to start over. That's what would be the narrative that the old media would be trying to push on Derrick James. But when it comes to Eddie Reynoso, him doing it back-to-back weeks, this is not even in question. You know what I'm saying? AJ took a bad loss. First thing out of his mouth, man, he need a new trainer. Wilder take the loss, man, he need a new trainer. Canelo come out here and get his ass whooped clearly. And nobody's calling for any type of new trainer. He need a new look. He needs somebody to come in there with Eddie. You know what I'm saying? None of that. Niggas ain't saying none of that. Because they know he about to motherfucking move around and not fight again, not fight Bivol again. You know what I'm saying? And if he do, he gonna need every stipulation in the world. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. We got, at some point, we got to call a spade, man. He not good. You know what I'm saying? He not good. He's been catered to this position. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the way he just got his ass whooped, He couldn't even do that shit right. And the person that got me laughing in the whole situation out of all this shit is motherfucking Coke boy himself, Oscar De La Hoya. Like, see, I told him not to do that shit. I would have never set that fight up. So, you know, man, that's what I got though, man. That's what I got on it.
Yeah, man. Salute to my brother Woke the motherfucking truth, man. Hey man, you heard that shit from New Orleans, man. We gonna head over to Kakalakis, man. Cut that goddamn mosquito buzzer off, goddamn tree. What
I don't
is you
know.
doing?
I don't know what the fuck that is. This shit annoying me now. Shit.
You
Maybe
need
because
to
I got
round
this
more
thing confused.
ammunition to talk about you, bro. What y'all
Nah.
got going on, bro?
No. I ain't even fucking with Ram no more. Ram already done he done started on his damn joke tirade. So shit, I'm leave him alone. Yeah, that's why I had the shit turned up too loud. That's probably what it was. The damn sound. So
Oh,
that better?
okay. Let me ask you, man. I'm gonna throw Carolina a curveball too. I'm gonna throw you a curveball, bro. Let me ask you, man. Does Canelo fight Benavidez or Charlo next, man? Who's to blame for this? Are we blaming Eddie Reynoso? Are we blaming Eddie Hearn? Or are we gonna blame Eddie Senior? Chep up. Or is we just gonna put all this shit on Canelo, man? Because I'm seeing this narrative, right, Will, where you know these motherfucking Canelo dick riders, these cinnamon man fans are saying, "Oh, he was daring to be great," but who asked for this?
The funny part about that is these zealots and these overreaching old media critics, they have set the table and tried to make Canelo a god amongst men, and they failed miserably. And I've been saying this for the longest. I've been saying this for years. If Canelo gets in the ring with an athletic fighter with some kind of pedigree or any kind of boxing knowledge, or they can exuberate any kind of boxing skill in the ring where they can move. Kovalev ain't it. Yildirim ain't it. None of these Callum, Liams, they ain't it. Once you put him in the ring with a fighter that got some dog in him, Canelo folds just like everybody else. They try to use Caleb Plant, and no hate towards Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant did not. Everybody who's been watching boxing knows Caleb Plant didn't have no power. No good and daggone well that if he gets into a punch regiment, he's not going to be able to keep Canelo off of him. Canelo, all he's going to do is just walk up to him, and he's going to hit him and walk into him and hit him and walk him down. That's pretty much all that happened in that fight. But it's all the above. It's Eddie Reynoso's fault. It's Canelo's fault because they've been cherry picking fights. It's obvious. And you're only as strong as your last opponent. If you put yourself in a ring with substandard opponents, you're always going to run into somebody. You're going to run into a buzzsaw, just like Anthony Joshua did. You run into a buzzsaw, and the next thing you know, there's nothing that you can do to try to fake your way through that match to make everybody make you think that you are actually the big dog in the ring, if you will. But Bivol humbled. He beat the humble. Like I keep saying this shit. Like Malik Scott was on to something when he said Floyd Mayweather, he beats the humble into an opponent. Like he takes their strengths and takes them away from them, surgically removes it away from them. Even though he knows in his head he's better than them, he still surgically removes it from them. And he humbles them. Bivol humbled Canelo. But you see all the zealots, you see everybody's coming to the aid of Canelo. You even see black fighters coming to the aid of Canelo. You don't see them coming to the aid of black fighters like Deontay Wilder, or you let a black fighter lose and see what the narrative be. You need a new trainer, and I agree with 100% with Cadillac Red. You need a new trainer. You need all this new stuff. You need to reinvent yourself. You need to go and work on your boxing skills. You got all this shit you need to work on. Meanwhile, Canelo been out here faking the funk, popping peds, cherry picking his way to greatness, and everybody got him number one on their pound for pound list, with the exception of a few people that I know. And I'm one of those people. I've never put Canelo on the pound for pound list, ever. And I never will. And this is why. Because you see, in the last fight that he was in, he got his ass completely handled, outboxed, outclassed, outstunted on, out jab, outperformed, outboxed, pretty much out everything. There was nothing in that fight Canelo could have done that would have changed the outcome of that shit. I don't give a good damn what nobody say. That's all I got on that, G.
Yes, sir. Yes, motherfucking sir, man. Goddamn me, they didn't Milwaukee making this shit a game, man. Let's see what these hoe ass Boston Celtics do, man. All right, we gonna slide back to Texas with it, man. And since we sliding back to Texas, man, I gotta play this video. You know what I'm saying, for my Texas boy, man. Shouts out to my boy, Mr. Trash himself, Bubba motherfucking me dub. We're gonna get to it, man. And I want to get your thoughts on this, Stay Ready. I want to see if you agree with the homie, you know what I'm saying, Bubba Dub, man. Let's get it.
Happy Mother's Day. But did you see Canelo Alvarez lose? Trash. Oh, yeah, you were running from Earl. Yeah, you were running from the Charlo boys, too. Thought you gonna run all the way up. But no, that Russian had something for your red rooster face ass. Do you hear me? Oh, you can do this to Floyd. Never. Floyd the greatest and always will be. Happy Mother's Day. Canelo lost on Cinco de Mayo. What a shame. Shame.
Lost on Cinco de Mayo to a Russian?
To a Russian?
God damn.
To a fucking commie.
Hey, man, what's your thoughts on that, bro?
I agree with everything but Floyd the greatest. Floyd ain't the
Greater than
greatest.
Canelo, I'll tell you that much.
That's 100%. That's a motherfucking fact. I'm gonna tell you though. I said it for a long time, and I even pull up the nigga resume all the time. And like I said after that fight, I said this motherfucker ain't fought a real fighter since Miguel Cotto. He fought well, if y'all, and that's only if y'all call Triple G a real fighter. I don't. That some bitch done ducked everybody. Everybody. So all he fought was one Mexican. That was Julio Cesar Chavez, and that shit don't count. That's a motherfucking nobody. And one black fighter since Miguel Cotto, and that was Daniel Jacobs. Everybody else been white. If you want to say Russian or whatever, Kubakistan or Kyrgyzstan, I don't know what you want to call that shit. White, English, white, all the motherfuckers white. That's all he been fighting. He don't want to fight black fighters. He's scared of them. I'm trying to figure out where's the daring to be great part. You can't tell me moving up to fight white boys is daring to be great. Yeah, they had the belts, but shit, who was that one? What black fighters really ran at 175 since Roy and Bernard? Nobody. After Joe Smith knocked Bernard old ass out, white boys. When no niggas up there, they was out down at 147, 154, still running the show. And it was a bunch of them at 154. He picked James fucking Kirkland. He moved James Kirkland up from 147. James Kirkland, my nigga. You had both Charlo brothers down there. You had Demetrius Andrade down there. Tony Harrison down there. You had Julian Jackson down there. You had a bunch of. They had a bunch of.
Hurd too. Jared Hurd too.
Jared Hurd wasn't a champion while he was though. He was coming up, but he wasn't just ringing bells just yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I ain't mentioned him. But you still had them other boys at that time. Hell, J-Rock was coming up, but I ain't call him out either. But you had motherfuckers up there that was willing to fight him. Every one of them was willing to fight him. He went and made 155 and got the middleweight belt. And then let's not mention he ducked Triple G before they finally talked him into fighting him. And that's when I think he after he beat Triple G, he decided I want to fight all white boys. Because right after the Triple G fight is when he decided I ain't fighting no more Mexicans. It was after the Triple G fight. Because before the Triple G fight, he ducked Triple G to fight Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Before that, he fought Amir Khan. Like, after that, he fought Liam Smith. After he fought Triple G twice. Liam Smith. We can go down the line. We can go down the line. He fought nobodies. Absolute nobodies. Daring to be great. Only thing I give him is he had some titles and he became undisputed against white boys. Nothing against my homies. I know it's some good white fighters, but right now, no, because 168 is about to get cracking, and you got some boys down there that you're gonna have to see eventually. You're gonna since 168 is what you feel comfortable at, fight your mandatories because it's a bunch of them mandatories is ready to knock your motherfucking ass out. Yeah, trash, trash. Lost on Cinco de Mayo.
Trash.
Happy Mother's
Lost
Day.
on
Trash.
motherfucking Mother's Day trash, man. Straight motherfucking me trash, man. Salute, man. Salute to my brother BLTB Bumpy Thompson in the building. Y'all smash on that like button. I see my boy Boxing Media up in here. The lovely Tay Tay MMA Combat Entertainment is up in here. You understand? We're gonna slide over the MSP, man. My Hard Nation Sports Podcast, man. Canelo lost, man. I heard you went crazy on Canelo last week, bro. I guess your crazy was justified, Mahar. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling now, man? Since this whole situation that transpired, man. Canelo losing at 175. You know what I'm saying? The Bivol, man. How you feel, man?
Well, before I go into my rant, I just saw the Milwaukee Bucks steal one in Boston, right? Just now. What an unbelievable finish I just saw just now, man. What a finish. I'm not gonna spoil for y'all. Y'all need to watch the highlights, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. Milwaukee's defense is legit. I'm telling y'all. Now, to get on my little personal rant. Now, I was a little bit heated because I was going through some stuff last week, but I find it funny that now my rant became justified because I told y'all last week what I meant, that Canelo, again, is a pussy punk bitch. And because of the fact he was a guy that only cared about fighting white fighters because he knew he couldn't beat Mexican fighters. He knew he couldn't beat black fighters. All right. After he got a little bit of the Triple G, money fest, he thought, hey, I'll just go ahead and fight white fighters the rest of my career and then just cherry pick whatever the hell I want and make all my money in the WBC and nobody else is going to touch me. Until Dmitry Bivol came in and basically shut those plans up once and for all. Listen, I told y'all last week, I'm going to say it again. The bottom line is this. Y'all need to realize that Canelo Alvarez was never shit. He ain't shit. And the bottom line is, how are you going to sit there and call yourself the pound-for-pound fighter in the sport when you have so many advantages made in front of you? The WBC bends backwards and kisses your ass every single time. The judges gave you the first 4 rounds against Dmitry Bivol. They gave you a gift, and you didn't take it. I mean, come on, man. This dude is a pussy punk bitch. He's an overrated pussy ass motherfucker. You understand? And he's overrated. There's nothing special about Canelo Alvarez. Absolutely zip, zelp, nada. Always been cherry picking. Always want to take the easy way out. Wanted to get paid. Never wanted to fight against black fighters. Never wanted to fight against the Mexican fighters. Because like I told y'all last week, he's a fucking racist. And yes, I'm saying it. BFTV style. Yes, I said it. You understand? This dude is an overrated piece of shit, and that's all there is to it. I'm not going to go crazy too hard, but I'm going to tell y'all something right now. If any of y'all still on the hype train of Canelo Alvarez, y'all need to check yourselves. I'm serious, because I am not on that type of time. And I got a little something for Omega Red. Keep testing me, bro. You keep testing my patience, you're going to get the same thing like Canelo just got from Dmitry Bivol. So you need to leave me alone right now before things get worse for you, for your Undertaker-looking ass. But that's all I got to say about Mr. Canelo. Actually, Clenbuterol Alvarez.
Oh, man, Mahori crazy as hell, bro. Listen, man. Listen, man. I'm going to say this, bro. for me, man, it was a plethora of things I felt over this weekend. Watching this fight, going back and watching it again. And everything that my brothers that you just heard on this show, this podcast right now that's live, from Junior the Truth to Cadillac Red, Supreme Beast Boxing, Trill Will, Soul Man Sunday, Stay Ready, Ringside Views, Mahari, Nation Sports Podcast, his, you know what I'm saying, his epic rants that he do. Everything that my brothers have been saying, it's justified, bro. Myself included. Honestly, I thought Canelo was gonna beat Bivol. I did. Now I thought he would lose to Better Beef, but it's like you going to you graduating kindergarten and going to first grade and you fail first grade. That's what this fight was to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think people got a real wake-up call as to how you really look at this man. Because if he's a fucking middleweight 168 pounder and he was daring to be great, as they say, he only went up one weight class. If they are saying he's a natural middleweight, he went up one weight class where he was undisputed that he went up one weight class and fought the quote unquote one of the South Russians. But he didn't fight the real Russian in Better Beef, the real Russian, the full-blooded Russian. He fought the mixed breed Russian and lost in dominating fashion. Because let's just be honest, I only gave Canelo 3 rounds myself. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, what would have happened if he would have fought Better Beef? How would he look versus Charlo? How would he look versus the real Mexican Mike Tyson, as they like to call him, Mr. David Benavidez? These are questions that are looming over Canelo, and none of his fans, none of these guys on YouTube or social media, they cannot run from that. Yeah, you giving credit to Bivol, kudos to him, because you have no choice. You have been like the homie said, Trill Will said, you have been humbled. You know what I'm saying? Even some of my homies, you know, they know who they is that they ride with Canelo Tough. I ain't gotta say his name. He know who he is. Guys like him too. Black dudes. Y'all gotta humble y'allself now. Canelo is not pound for pound. He was never on my pound for pound list. We just did a motherfucking usual suspect pound for pound list individually. I made that. Me. I told my brothers, we gonna do something individual. The group shit is cool. The voting shit is cool. But we gonna do something individually. Now, you can put Canelo on your shit. He not gonna be on my shit. Period. I never thought he was number one pound for pound. Never. You know what I'm saying? You too, Mr. King Palmer. Y'all know who y'all are. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know who y'all is. I've been holding this shit in for some days. I ain't went live. I've been on my brother's show. I've been on Red's show. Fella, stay a little bit. So I had to get my rocks off real quick. But we're gonna continue this conversation because I ain't finished. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's just getting started. It's just getting started. And we finna turn the heat up right now. Because I got another curveball I'm finna throw at Junior the motherfucking Truth right here, right now. I gotta ask you, bro. Clarissa Shields, she coming to the defense of Canelo heavy. Heavy. And I know we love us some Clarissa Shields. GT, that's our guy. Don't want you to feel no type of way, GT. We love you. Keep doing what you're doing. You're a great guy, and you're a wonderful coach, man. So it's no disrespect to Coach GT. I just want to say that right here, right now. But why do you think, and not just Clarissa Shields, Shakur Stevenson, you know what I'm saying, a couple of other guys, even Devin Haney, he said some shit about Canelo as well. You know, why do you think all these black fighters are coming to the defense of this man in his dominating defeat against Bivol, man? Like, talk to me about that, man. Like, give me that simply the truth type shit, man. I want to hear, like, you know what I'm saying, from you directly. I saved this question for you because I really want to know how you feel about this, bro. But go ahead.
Man, it's no different than the Black American experience, man. Black folks want acceptance from the greater population. You feel me? These black fighters, let's be clear, man. These black fighters are fully aware of the double standards. Clarissa Shields is dealing with a goddamn triple, quadruple standard. You understand what I'm saying? Because not only is she a black fighter, but she's a female fighter. You feel me? So then she's a black female fighter. So she's dealing with like a triple standard. You know what I'm saying? That's out of this world. She's aware of the double standards in the sport. All of these folks are aware of the things that have been going on. They are aware of the matchmaking and so on and so forth. They just look for acceptance from the greater good, and they all fall in love with the lights and the glimmer and the glamour, because you got to understand, Floyd Mayweather is no longer in this era. Everybody loves Floyd Mayweather. Floyd is no longer in this era. The closest thing to Floyd Mayweather, we got to tell the truth for Shane the Devil, is Canelo Alvarez. That is the closest thing to Floyd Mayweather in this era. And everybody is trying to get close and get next to the greatness. You feel me? But they're not giving the credence and treating him as if he was a cheater. You understand what I'm saying? They don't give him the same treatment that they give Gerald Big Baby Miller, who was a cheater, who was caught cheating. They don't give him the same regard, that they give some of the other fighters. And, to me, honestly speaking, the black fighters are going to continue to get what they get, they're going to continue getting what they've always gotten until they come with the shit. Because when you look around, you see that it's certain fighters that ain't got nothing to say about it. You feel me? Errol Spence ain't say nothing about no motherfucking protect Canelo Alvarez. You understand what I'm saying? Bud Crawford ain't said nothing about no protect Canelo Alvarez.
Matter of fact, let me stop you in your tracks right there, not to break your wisdom because you're giving the ism. But you brought up a key point, big bro, and I gotta throw this in there because you just said T Bud. Now T Bud threw a shot at Canelo.
Facts.
And his fans. He says,
Facts.
We all know who number one pound for pound is now. How do you feel about that shit?
Facts. You talk that shit. Because T Bud Crawford, regardless of what we say, T Bud Crawford had the fight. He been having to fight his way through this shit. You understand what I'm saying? He was over on Top Rank doing what he did with Top Rank, but T Bud Crawford fought. He had to become undisputed. You feel me? His whole career was launched because they threw him in a setup fight against Ricky Burns. You understand what I'm saying? He wasn't supposed to win that fight. His shit has come up the hard way. Regardless of how we feel about his decisions at 140 and at 147 and what he's done at 147 or who he has or hasn't fought, you feel me? At the end of the day, he's been totally disrespected. You feel me? By his network, by his promoters, and so on and so forth. And it's a double standard. You feel me? These fighters have to go out and have to prove that some fighters have to go out and prove that they the best. And then you got Canelo Alvarez. Then you got Ryan Garcias. You understand what I'm saying? Then you got fighters who don't have to prove that they the best. And at the end of the day, I just, the black fighters they're just looking for acceptance and they really truly believe all of those storylines that are presented by the mainstream media, those storylines, which include that you have to have crossover appeal, that the black fan base does not spend money on fights, that you have to be able to, have global appeal in order to be a star in the sport of boxing. And you know what I mean? At the end of the day, man, they're biting off their own noses to spite their face. And it's a shame to see it. But, at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I likes that. Hey man, that's Trill shit, man. Coming from a Trill, Ohio player, man. What can I say, man? Salute to my brother Mike Biggs Boxing. You know what I'm saying, in the building. Y'all be sure to go subscribe to my brother, man. I see you in the building. CP, what's going on with it, man? All right. We're gonna slide over the Trill wheel, man. I wanna ask you, man, why do you feel like these black fighters are so much in the forefront, putting up a shield for Canelo, man? And we seen Clarissa Shields jump out there. We seen Shakur Stevenson. Even with Shakur Stevenson just whooping Valdez and Eddie Reynoso, Team Canelo. You know what I'm saying? We see Devin Haney saying little shit. How do you feel about that, man? When these black fighters are jumping to the defense of Canelo when they lose or if they have a hiccup, Canelo ain't gonna say shit, nor are his punk ass fans gonna say nothing.
That's a fact.
Especially the non-black ones. But go ahead.
You know what? Funny thing about this, I talked about this Sunday. And as much as I respect the fighter in Clarissa Shields, it's sad to see her, Shakur Stevenson, and the other black fighters rushing and breaking their necks and tripping over themselves to try to come to the defense of Canelo when they wouldn't do the same thing for none of them. Now, Clarissa Shields trying to get a fight made with Savannah Marshall. Now, say for instance they get that fight made. Clarissa Shields goes in there, put on a performance, but she ends up getting knocked out. What is the chances of Canelo or any of his fans coming to her aid? None. There ain't no slim to none. It's none. Shakur Stevenson, if you lost to Oscar Valdez, none. Like, I am sick of watching black fighters make fools of themselves. That's why I posted it on Twitter. Like, Buck dancing and samboing is not going to convince none of these people who hate you because you have black skin to be your fans now. It's never worked. Buck dancing never paid. Never does. It never has. Ask Candace Owens. She's one of the biggest coons you ever want to see in America. But she always have GoFundMe's and pages and all this shit set up so she can get donations because she spews hatred against her own flesh. And she doesn't care. Just like these black fighters, they all come out in droves. I don't care about Omega Red, big old forehead, and what he talking about. But I'm gonna go back to when Wilder got cheated against Tyson Fury. How many did Clarissa Shields come to his aid? Did Shakur Stevenson come to Deontay Wilder's aid? Did they? Did any of them show any kind of protection for their own people? No. But what you did see is Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, Deontay Wilder. You see all of these fighters. You see these fighters are staying on code. They're protecting their own. And it seems like every time you look up, it's always some black monkey out here chimping around, hanging from branches, swinging and shit, coming to the aid of these motherfuckers who give them their ass to kiss every time. Just because you took a photo with them, that don't mean shit. That don't mean a fucking thing. But it's sad and it's tiring that we keep trying to promote these black fighters and promote them and put wind under their sails so that they can, come to the forefront and have more eyes on them. Because black people do buy pay-per-views. Black people do buy merch. Black people do go to fights. We've proven that time and time again. Y'all been to fight. Y'all been to Errol's last fight. What else do we need to show these black fighters that we support if we support our own fucking people? And why is it that every fucking time, black fighters in particular, they can tear down a black fighter faster than they can build them up? And that's the bullshit that I don't like. That's all I got, bro.
We're gonna slide down to my boy, man. The motherfucking grave digger just entered the motherfucking BFT motherfucking B. Best fight the motherfucking best. One of the coldest niggas in this shit, man. What's going down with it, Brody?
I'm chilling, family. What's up with you, King? How's my brother doing?
Man, we better now that you here. Let me say that. You know what I'm saying? I hope everything is well, man. I see you. Sound like you driving, man. Safe travels to you, bro. Hope you get to your destination safe and sound.
Just going to get
But
some shit.
man, okay. Yeah, man, for shit show. I'll come straight to you with it, man. I know you've been roasting the fuck out of Canelo, man. So let me ask you, man, because you was one of them guys that went hard on Canelo. You know what I'm saying? You gave him the name Cinnamon Clitoris. Classic. You know what I'm saying? And you was one of those guys too, man. BLT motherfucking B was one of those guys, man, that all the work and the receipts that he put in was justified. You know what I'm saying? How does it feel knowing, you know what I'm saying, all the work that you put in, you roll hard on Canelo, you know what I'm saying, to finally see this shit coming to the light, you know what I'm saying, of him getting exposed. Not even by the killer at 175, the real Russian. It better be he got beat by Bivol. How you feel about that, bro?
Yeah, well, I was, my thing was, I thought Bibble was going to win on the scorecards or get knocked out. That's what I thought. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think he had a chance to win against Canelo Alvarez on the scorecards. And truth be told, he got robbed in the scorecards because you gave him 3 rounds. I only gave him 2. I only gave Canelo Alvarez 2 rounds in that whole fight. I only gave him 2. And I didn't watch that shit live. I had to go back and rewatch it. But when I rewatched it, I gave that nigga 2 rounds, dog. Dead ass serious. That nigga got embarrassed. That was a complete one-sided ass whooping. Like I'm so, and how I feel about the situation, it's almost a vindication type deal, but it ain't. Right? It's a vindication, but it's not. It would be vindication. I would feel vindicated if everybody felt how I felt. Right? If everybody felt that, then I'd feel. I don't feel vindicated because there's too many niggas out here. There's too many people out here that are trying to protect this man. I'm baffled at why. Like, what? This is Canelo Alvarez. It's supposed to be the face of boxing. It's supposed to be the number 1 pound fighter. It's supposed to be this guy doing all this and all that. Why does he need your protection? Like, I'm confused. Like, you selling out all these arenas and doing all this, making $360 billion a fight. What do you need protection from? Like, and I heard y'all talking about, what I'm saying, bringing up Clarissa and, other fighters of that nature. And what I will say, I really didn't mind Clarissa Shields going to bat for Canelo. I didn't mind that. Because she went to bat. She went to bat for Wilder. Like she went to bat for Wilder, not necessarily in talking about the cheating aspect, like my brother Trill was talking about, but she did she did go at motherfuckers that was going at him, calling them peons and peasants. You know what I'm saying? And they couldn't do what he did and blah 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 shit like that. So if you rode for people like that, if you rode for Deontay when when it was not popular to do, I really don't mind you riding for Canelo Alvarez when it is popular. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I don't mind it. But for the motherfuckers that didn't say nothing, that was hush mouth, that was quiet, when Wilder was blatantly getting cheated, you know what I'm saying, blatantly getting disrespected all across the media, you know what I'm saying, and you niggas chimed in, y'all piggybacked, y'all jumped on board. Like, I don't respect none of them dudes, dog. I don't respect any of them. I don't give a fuck what your name is. I don't give a fuck. I don't care fuck where you're ranked in the pound. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't respect none of you niggas. So your words, you know what I'm saying, all you come across as a dick rider, dog. Like, dead ass serious. You come across as a straight dick rider. Like, all these dudes with all this extra shit to say, and these extra conversations to talk about, and oh man, listen, I'm protecting Canelo because Canelo was daring to be daring anything. Daring nothing, bro. You got beat up the toughest of the softest niggas, and they beat your ass. Or you got beat up by the and they beat your ass. never that guy because nobody never wanted this man undisputed. Nobody came to this nigga and said, bro, now fuck all of you fighting all this guy and this guy. No, we want you to fight better BF. Nobody gave a fuck, dog. That tells me you was never that nigga. You was the toughest of the softest niggas. That's what you was. And I don't give that nigga no respect right now. I don't give Bivol no respect. I don't give a fuck if he beat Canelo. So what? All that showed me is that Canelo ain't shit. That's what it showed me. It didn't show me that Bivol's good. Niggas say, oh man, Bivol's the goods, man. That didn't show me shit, bro. You didn't show me nothing. All you showed me, only thing that disproved me is that Canelo ain't shit. You ain't nothing, dude. You picking a bunch of white boys to become undisputed. You ducked Andrade, you ducked Charlo, you ducking Errol, you ducked Errol Spence, nigga. You ducked Errol Spence and $55 million. Bro, you ain't shit to me. You ain't shit, dude. That's all it shows me. This nigga ain't shit, dude. That's all it shows me. But you got it, Line.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. I mean, shit, bro said it all. Duck Earl Spence, Charlo, and Benavidez for that. And I just gotta say this too, bro. Because BFTB said something that I think went over niggas' head. Like, even though Bivol beat Canelo, I mean, he cool, but I still think better be smoke him. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? And he still ain't gave my boy Zerto that work. You remember that stay ready. I'm just saying.
I've been said that. I don't care who thinks Zerto can't beat him. I think Zerto can.
Yeah.
That nigga he beat Holiday Hart with one arm, my nigga. He dislocated his shoulder in the fight and was punching with one arm and beat this nigga. They kept fighting. That's hard. I still think that nigga can beat Canelo. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can say Canelo beat this nigga all y'all want to. That nigga ain't proved nothing to me that he could just beat up white boys and beat up sorry ass Mexicans and Julio Cesar Chavez, or old Mexican and Miguel Cotto. And then you beat Miguel Cotto, little brother, and Juan Miguel Cotto. Who has he really beat? Triple G ain't fighting Zerto. He'll beat Triple G ass. This nigga Canelo is not good. I'm gonna let you ask the question though, man.
Nah, I want to ask you this. I'm gonna throw a curveball at you, man. And I know you touched on it a little bit, but I'm gonna ask you just to get clarity, man. What you want to see next, man, from this guy, man? Rematch with Bivol, go down and fight your boy.
Go
ahead.
I know I don't want to see. To be honest with you, if anything, fight David Benavidez, or fight the Charlo brothers, or fight Demetrius Andrade. That's it. Because if he fight Bivol, all he gonna do is shrink him to 168 and put a weight clause in it. Fuck that.
Dehydration clause, yeah.
Yeah, a dehydration clause. King Corleone, Puerto Rican, my bad. He Latino. He beat a Hispanic fighter. My bad. You're right. He is Puerto Rican. Let me correct that.
Yeah. And hold on, bro. Miguel Cotto was way past his prime.
Way past his prime.
Fuck is we talking about, man? Fuck all that. That Cotto was Cotto that had a war with Manny Pacquiao, Margarito.
Margarito, Marquez, Floyd.
Fuck no. I'm not giving them credit for that. I'm sorry, nigga. You gotta beat a motherfucking Benavidez.
Hold on, but that's like you said, he went to war with him, and I still think he almost beat Canelo in that fight.
Yeah, bro. Fuck all that, bro. I ain't fuck. Nigga, he beat an old Miguel Cotto, nigga. Fuck is we talking about, nigga? You know what I'm saying? You tried to beat an old Floyd Mayweather. That shit ain't work. You know what I'm saying? But you say you don't even want to see him fight Bivol again. You want to see the Benavidez fight.
You know what shocked me though? I wonder why he didn't try to fight Manny Pacquiao at 154. Because Manny Pacquiao did go up to 154 for a second. Wouldn't that have been a big money fight?
Yep.
I just want everybody. He fought Mayweather. Why not throw
Fought
Pacquiao in
America.
there?
Yep.
Fought Amir Khan. Why not throw Pacquiao in there? That would have been a big money fight. Y'all was right there together. I don't know. Maybe he didn't want that. Maybe he didn't want that in and out game. Maybe he didn't like that wild style. You know, they picked and choose for this boy his entire career, man. And like I said, only thing I want to see from Canelo is face one of these black fighters you running from, or fight David Benavidez. That's it. That's all. Don't care about you fight another white boy. I don't want to see you weight drain. Demetrius Bivol. And the crazy part about it, Bivol said he'll go down there and take your belt. He want all your belts. He said he got confidence that he do it. I believe he will. But no, I want to see him. I want to see him go ahead and pass the torch to a real fighter. Go ahead. Right. Let Jamal Charlo get that smoke because I think he'll knock your ass out. Let David Benavidez get that smoke. You know, David Benavidez throw enough punches and combinations and all of them coming with something. He'll fuck around and lay your ass out too.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Rashawn Williams said he beat Daniel Jacobs. Ain't nobody worried about no goddamn Jerry Curl.
Nah,
Daniel Jacobs ran from Jamal Charlo. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. This nigga talking about M's, they was arguing. This nigga said drop your fight, and the nigga got to talking about money. Nah, fuck all that. Nigga, drop your fight and fight. That nigga ran too. And he damn near lost the match of Selecki, who Charlo fighting this weekend that everybody think is a cherry pick. This nigga Matthew Selecki damn near really beat Daniel Jacobs.
Man,
but we ain't gonna talk about that either.
Danny Jacobs, man. Danny Jacobs lost to a nigga in the UK.
I don't give a fuck who Daniel Jacobs fight.
Fuck Danny Jacobs, man. Fuck him.
Matter of fact, I want to see Daniel Jacobs fight David Morale Jr. That's who I want to see. That's a fight I want to see.
That young boy retired Danny Jacobs, man. Did you just see that nigga?
Let him retire.
Did you just see him struggling with motherfucking John Ryder?
Shit, I saw him get beat up by Gabe Rosado.
Yeah,
tell him go rematch Gabe Rosado. That's what y'all do. Tell him go rematch Gabe Rosado. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, let's see it.
All right.
Jerry Curl, bro. That's an S curly rocket. Jerry Curl, S curl, flat curl, wavy curl. It's a curl. I don't give a damn.
Any curls is for girls. He get his ass beat up by Charlo, nigga. How about that?
Curly temple curls. It's a curl.
Yeah, that part, nigga. All right, man. We're gonna keep it pushing, man, because we do gotta talk about the fights this weekend before we get up out of here. Mahari, I'm gonna come to you though, bro. I'm gonna come to you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to see next, man, from Canelo, man? Do you want to see the rematch with Bilbao? Do you want to see him fight Benavidez, Charlo? You know what I'm saying? What's next in Mahari's eyes, man? What you want to see?
Here's the deal. I don't want to see a rematch with Bivol, all right? Because it's going to be the same thing again, but it's going to get worse because I think Bivol will basically stop Canelo Alvarez within 10 rounds. If he was able to, dominate him within the full 12, I think he'll stop him in 10. All right. But the fact but I don't want to see the fight because I know that Canelo will try to, create some rehydration cost bullshit and make him go down to 168. Like, bro, why the fuck would you want to go down to 168 to fight against Canelo Alvarez? All right. That makes no sense to me. Stay at 175 where you belong. Now, as far as Canelo is concerned, the time is now for him to stop cherry picking. The time is now to put your boots on. All right. Let your nuts hang. Face against either the Charlo brothers, Demetrius Andrade, or David Benavidez. Okay? There's no excuse anymore. In fact, if he continues to cherry pick, it's going to look worse and worse for his legacy. Everybody's going to remember him cherry picking and not facing against all these top fighters that were around him in his division. All right? But if he accepts the challenge of facing them guys, at least he'll be able to redeem himself in some, capacity. But at this point, bro, I don't give a damn about this pussy punk bitch. All right. The bottom line is he need to fight them black fighters around him. He need to stop running from his country countermate in David Benavidez, and it's time for him to show try to show whatever grain that he's got left. I don't want to see him a rematch with Triple G because Triple G is a piece of shit, and he's an overhyped white boy that never deserved any hype in the first place. Because he's a piece of garbage. All right. If he ain't gonna accept those kind of fights, then get the fuck out the sport. All right. And another thing too about them other fighters standing up for Canelo. Listen, y'all need to learn how to stay on code. If you don't know how to stay on code, then don't even say anything at all. Because what y'all doing is y'all exposing your true biases about what we're trying to fight against. All right. That's all I gotta say about that for now. All right. But as far as Canelo is concerned, fight either Charlos, fight Benavidez, fight Andre. If not, then just retire from the fucking sport. Because at the end of the day, everybody's gonna remember you as a fucking cheat and as a guy that basically took the easy way out in boxing. That's all I gotta say.
No boxing, no life. Fuck you, cabronis. Hey man, look, man, fuck Canelo, man. We got real boxing this fucking weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? Real undisputed shit going on. Niggas is going for the gusto around this motherfucker. Y'all see the backdrop, so y'all already know how I'm rocking, man. We gotta talk about this fight, and we gotta talk about the co-main event. I'm gonna come to my brother JT, man. How you feel about Charlo Castano too, man? And how you feeling about Boots Ennis versus going up against Castillo Clayton? Another step up fight for the young kid, man. How you feeling about this weekend, man? Showtime boxing, man.
Man, I'm excited, man. I'm super excited about it. I'll start with Boots, man. I'm excited in this for this step up fight for Boots Ennis. Every time, I ain't gonna lie, I don't care who Boots fighting, bro. I get excited when I get to see Boots because Boots got next. You feel me? Every time I see Boots, I feel like I'm looking at the future. And really, truly, he got now. You feel me? But definitely, it's Boots' name is gonna be in lights, man. He gonna have a jersey in the rafters. You feel me? And so I'm glad to just be watching him at this juncture. So I'm definitely excited. He's going in there versus, you know what I'm saying, a rough and tumble opponent. You feel me? And I think he's gonna bring out the best in him. And I think we're gonna see yet another epic performance. Man, I can't. Hey, bro, the 154 undisputed matchup is the shit. 154 is the best division in the sport of boxing. It's the most competitive sport of boxing. Honestly, whoever comes out as the undisputed title holder is going to be knocked up some notches on my pound for pound list. If it's Charlo, he's going to be my number one pound for pound. I've already had him there prior to the draw, and he goes right back up there if he becomes undisputed at 154. So I'm very excited for this fight, man. As far as the way I see the fight going, I'm not gonna lie, man. I think Derrick James is not a person you allow to get another shot at it, bro. You feel me? I'm just gonna tell you the truth. He's a master. You don't allow him to get another shot at it, bro. Like, don't allow him to get another shot at it. I think he's gonna be able to. He's gone through, put together a game plan. What I'm looking from Charlo is I need some boxing. You feel me? Charlo has fallen in love, in my opinion, the last few fights. He's fallen in love with the knockout punching, and he's gotten away from the master class boxing, which he can do. You feel me? I need him to get back to boxing. He gets back to boxing, the stoppage is going to come. I got Charlo getting back to boxing, setting his shots up, working off of that damn Charlo jab, doing the things that he needs to do, and stopping Castano. I say middle rounds. I think Charlo gets it done in about 7. You feel me? So that's my pick. I'm rocking with Charlo. I know everything that's been going on with him. I know how he gets. I know that energy. I know all that kind of shit. But I take the code that serious, man. I'm rocking with Charlo to become the undisputed king at 154 pounds. Hopefully he hear that shit and get his man right.
Yeah, boy. I hope he get his mind right too, Big Brody. Shit. Okay, we're gonna slide to my brother, man, BFTB, man. Now you made an interesting meme, man. I got a chance to look at it and see it today, man. And you said, man, somebody gotta fight this man. Boots Ennis, man. He fighting this weekend, man. How you feeling about that fight, man? You call him Crouton Clayton. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, how you feeling? How you feel about that, man? And Charlo, bro. How you feel about Charlo Castano too?
So Boots got now, and if y'all saw the meme, then you'll realize Errol Spence is not on there. And the reason why Errol Spence is not on there because Errol Spence got one fight left at welterweight, and then Errol Spence is going to 54. You know what I'm saying? He got now. Somebody got to fight that man. All right, somebody got to fight that man. That man's a problem. All right, that man's a problem. If you're saying, if the people say, well, BF he hasn't fought nobody, you know, Thomas Delorme, Sergey Lipinets, and now Crouton Clayton, right? So if y'all saying those are nobodies, then y'all might want to look at y'all favorite's resume. I'm just saying, bro. If your favorite is not Errol Spence, Sean Porter, or Danny Garcia, then you might want to look at your favorite's resume, dog. Crouton Clayton is a tough fighter. He fought Errol in the amateurs. Errol beat him up. You know what I'm saying? So he was ranked number 1 in the WBO for a long time to Terrence Crawford, and then mysteriously dropped down to motherfucking number 12 out of nowhere without losing. He was ranked high in the IBF. I mean, he fought his way up in the IBF. So now, you know, here he is about to fight in another great fight with Crouton with Boots. He's about to fight with Boots. So I'm looking like I think Boots is going to demolish this man, and I think Boots is going to style on him. He's going to shine on him, something serious. I'm so excited, looking forward to this fight, because to me, you know, every year, or every new crop of fighters, right? We have an opportunity, and I don't want to get long with it, but every new crop of fighters, we have an opportunity to have to get a fucking dope ass fighter, a new fighter that comes in that we're like, this nigga he got next. We got the opportunity, right? Everyone, we got the opportunity to say, this nigga got next, he the one. And then they come and they do some shit that fucks it up, you know. They do some shit, they start talking about, oh, they ain't gonna take this because of that, and then now they high and mighty now. They right now, Boots is that dude. He got now, and he don't have that weak ass energy that other fighters be having. And if he sticks to that, this guy, sky is the limit. And I'm loving everything about Boots, man. I fuck with Boots heavy. I rock with Boots. He's on my pound-for-pound list. He's top 5 on my pound-for-pound list. I don't give a fuck where he at on nobody else. That nigga top 5 on mine. Now, when it comes to the main event, Charlo be doing some weird-ass shit, dog. He be doing some weird-ass shit. He be acting weird. You know what I'm saying? He be saying weird-ass shit. But when it comes down to it, when it comes down to this fight, man, my brother G-Truth said it very, very viciously, which people don't, they sleep on this man and they disrespect this man. He's got 2 unified champions, 2 unified 3-belt champions in his stable, and he hasn't won Trainer of the Year. That's a fucking disgrace. Derek James is a mad scientist. He's a mad scientist. Bro, you can't even name a fighter that he has that lost twice to the same fighter. You can't even name one, let alone once. You can't name one. This man is a mad scientist, bro. You give this man another crack at you give him another bite at the apple, bro, he eating the whole thing. The whole thing, bro. And Charlo was hurting Castano, man. He was hurting that man. He hurt that man several times. And then he stepped off. He could have stopped that man. I want to say like the 9th. He could have stopped that man. And then he hurt that man real bad. And then he let this man come back and I don't know what the fuck he was doing. But I do believe, as weird as Charlo be acting, I do believe that he's a student of the game. I do believe that, bro. I do believe that he's going to realize what he did wrong, and he's going to capitalize heavy. I don't even see it going to the 9th. I'm keeping it a buck with y'all, bro. I know my brother Junior said the 9th. I don't see it. I don't see it, dog. I see Castano getting stopped in like 5 or 6 dead-ass series. I think Castano's problem is he don't have Derek James. And I'm going to give it back to you, bro. I know I'm getting long with this. I'm going to give it back to you. But one, he don't got Derek James, so he don't got that in his corner. But that's not the main part is he had success in the first fight. That's the main part, bro. You had success in the first fight. Having success in the first fight against a Derek James fighter is fucking horrible because you done shot your load. What can you do differently? So he can train for your best. That was not Charlo's best. I don't care what anybody says. And I know he be on some weird shit. That was not his best. Bro, I can game plan for your best, and you game planning for my mid-tier. He's stopping this man in 5 or 6. Dead ass serious, bro. He gonna jab this man to death, have him frustrated. He gonna overcommit and try. He gonna get knocked out in 5 or 6. And that's all I got.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta slide to H-Town with it now, man. We was talking about this a little bit with Mac Truck last night. We was talking about Boots, man. I'm gonna ask you though, bro. And Mac Truck said it. He said, man, watching Boots in this, man, it motivate him, man. Like, that shit stuck with me, man. I was thinking about that today, man. And I think Boots Ennis has the potential to be the hero of the young crop of fighters. Like I feel like this weekend, man, he on a big platform fighting on probably one of the biggest fights on Showtime Boxing, probably next to Earl Spence. Because I mean, shit, or Tank Davis, because Wilder not on Showtime no more. So those guys are holding Showtime down right now. How you feel about the Boots in this Castillo Clayton fight and the Charlo Castano too, bro?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Boots coming in to make a statement. Mac Truck, what did Mac Truck say last night? It's statement season.
Yep.
Mac Truck said last night in the interview is statement season. And I think Boots is coming in to make a statement. This is a top guy he's facing. And, you know, I feel like he thinks that a lot of the media is not giving him full credit or giving him the accolades he should be getting so he can start getting some of these big fights. So I believe he's going to come in and he's going to make a major statement. And I'm gonna be straight up honest with y'all. Don't be surprised if you see knockout of the year in this Boots Castano fight. I really think he's coming in with a game plan to take this dude out under 7 rounds. And I don't think, and Castillo Clayton is a tough opponent for a lot of fighters. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he can hold a candlestick to Boots Ennis. And I think Boots Ennis is gonna come in and make a statement. I think he's gonna come in the beginning of the fight smart, stay away, you know, download this kid. And about the 3rd, 4th round, he's really gonna come on and he's really gonna put something on his ass and make a major statement. As far as Jamel, not gonna lie to you. Jamel even said the reason he fought the way he did in that last fight is because he was having back spasms. He said he's not making excuses, but he's coming in this fight to prove a point. So with that being said, he said he's coming in to make a statement. Not gonna lie to you. I think this nigga's gonna knock Castano ass out. I got a $50 bet with a nigga. Nigga told me that he thinks Castano gonna win. So I made that fight. But what the nigga didn't know, he didn't know that Charlo was trained by Derrick James and wanted to call it for bet. Nope. Bet made. I need that 50 this weekend, and I'm calling knockout. I think it's gonna be a late knockout, like 9th or 10th round. But I think he's gonna go in there. I think it's gonna be rough at first. I ain't gonna say rough. It's gonna be an exciting fight at first. It's gonna look good. And then Castano gonna start getting caught. He gonna get dropped early, and then he's gonna be weary, moving backwards. It's gonna be almost similar to the Jason Rosario fight. You know what I'm saying? Jason came in, it looked like he was doing something, and then pow, he got caught. Good shot. But I think it's gonna be different. I think that motherfucker's gonna rock the shit out that nigga. And then he's gonna get a late stoppage.
Yeah. Okay. That's what's up, man. Okay, we're gonna slide over to Mahari, man. You got any final thoughts, man, on this fight this weekend, Mahari, man, before we get up out of here?
I'll make this short and sweet because I gotta go soon. But I'll say it like this. I think this fight between Charlo and Castano is gonna be an epic classic. But I think this time around, I think Jamel Charlo is gonna come in with a major statement and pretty much put the whooping on Castano. I got him. I got Jamil within the 10-round stoppage because I think that now, since he's more acclimated with Derek James, I think now that he's going to be more focused and he won't, and basically he'll be 100% this time around because he was stiff in that first fight with Castano and couldn't finish him. And I think he was able to finish him out, but it took a lot out of him to do it. And I think this time around you're going to see the full arsenal of Jamil Charlo. And one more thing too, could somebody give Derek James his flowers, man? This man has been training unified champions left and right, and he's never been trainer of the year. Give that man his flowers. Give that man his respect. Both him and Bomac. Those two guys, those two trainers are the best trainers in boxing right here, right now. Not Eddie Reynoso. All right? That's all I gotta say about that.
All right, man. Y'all already know, man. Y'all see the backdrop, man. I'm probably besides Stay Ready, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably one of the most dieharded Charlo fans out here. Male Charlo to be exact. He is my favorite fighter. He do a lot of whole shit, weird shit. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like it. Y'all hear me on my channel ranting and raving all the time about what this nigga be saying and doing. But through thick and thin, I fuck with Charlo. That's my guy. I think Charlo coming out and letting the fans know what was wrong with him is his way of letting us know that you're gonna see something different in this fight. So pay close attention. Matter of fact, I want everybody, if you can, Friday night or tomorrow night, you know what I'm saying, or Friday night, go back and watch the first Castano Charlo fight. Download that and then watch this fight on Saturday, and I promise you, you're gonna have a different male Charlo up in there. I think in this fight, you're gonna see Charlo dictate a little bit more. He let Castano do a lot of walking down, and people are really not used to seeing Charlo go backwards. The only time I've seen Charlo really go backwards for real, and get like turned is when he fought Tony Harrison. But Tony Harrison is a masterclass boxer. He has that Midwest moving, grooving type style where he sweet with his feet and his hands. So Castano walked Charlo down, but he did it not more so boxing. He did it with the calculated pressure. You know what I'm saying? The combinations. Even though a lot of them shits wasn't even landing for real, because I was at the fight, I seen them shits. It just looked bad. Because Charlo was laying on the ropes a lot, and you know, he was trying to rope-a-dope motherfucking me Castano. I don't think you're gonna see Charlo on the ropes this fight. And I do have to agree with my brother, all my brothers actually, because they did say knockout. I think Charlo is gonna blast Castano the fuck up out of here. Now, I was very upset with Charlo in that first fight with Castano. I even said Castano beat him, but I wasn't mad at the draw. But I do think Charlo is gonna get that shit back in blood. That's just what I see. Maybe Castano got motivated. Maybe he's overconfident. Maybe he might come up in here and do something that we ain't seen. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you something before I go to Boots in this. Male Charlo has nothing to lose because he's probably finna get ready to move up anyway. And I've been telling y'all this for the longest. Men Stay Ready to talk about it. BTB didn't talk about it. We said this on numerous podcasts and live streams. These three guys who you see behind me, it's going to be a transition. Earl Spence is going to transition to 54 after the T Bud fight. I think Mild Charlo is going to transition to 68, and eventually he's going to fight Benavidez. And I do think Mel is going to transition to 160. That's just what I see. So I could be wrong, but I think that will happen. And all these people stay trying to push Earl Spence and and Mel Charlo to fight. That's like Earl Spence, you know what I'm saying, Mel Charlo fight. And I know that's big, that's dope, man, but that's kind of like Mel and Mile fight, bro. At this point, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't see it. But anything can happen with the right amount of money involved. I'm gonna just say that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so and Boots Ennis, man. Boots motherfucking Ennis. One of the best contenders in the game. And hopefully me and my brothers can do a contender list. Usual Suspect 6 contender list. That's something I want to do, man. And I want to dedicate that to Boots Ennis because Boots Ennis is making segues and waves and starting his own trend in boxing. And this is coming from a Texas guy who loved Virgil Ortiz. That's my guy. Boots Ennis with a statement win over Castillo Clayton this weekend. He surpasses Virgil Ortiz. Sometimes the best ability is availability, and Virgil Ortiz has not been available. So boxing is what have you done for me lately sport, and Virgil Ortiz has not done nothing for me lately. So Boots Ennis has the opportunity to surpass Virgil. They was neck and neck, side by side. Boots Ennis can, mash the gas a little bit. But I definitely do see Boots Ennis breaking down Castillo Clayton. Good sharp laser folk type punches, body punches going to the body. Good combinations, good sharp focus skills in the ring for Boots Ennis. And I do think Castillo Clayton is gonna take a beating. I think this is gonna be like a late round, maybe like mid round type stoppage. I think the referee will jump in and stop Castillo Clayton from himself and save him from himself because I just think he's that tough. You know what I'm saying? And Boots, he got that Chance Bud Crawford shit going. He's like a silent killer. He's a humble killer, but he flipped that switch on and turned into a killer real quick. So he's definitely gonna be looking in the dog walk and goddamn me, get the kill on Castillo Clayton, man. And man, we got so much boxing this weekend. We definitely gonna get into the other fights on my channel, of course, and y'all just enjoy this shit, man. Enjoy this shit. Enjoy the month of May. Like I said, we got a lot of shit popping off. Boxing is back, baby. Boxing is back. We got St. Davis next week. Nah. You know what I'm saying? So it's going down in a real major way, man. But we've been on about $1:30, man. We finna get ready to get up out of here, man. We got some more shit to get to next week, man. I ain't get to. But y'all tune in next week, man. Smoke City Mobcast Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back. Man, shouts out to all of my guys that came through today, man. Junior, the motherfucking truth always, man, created this Smoke City shit. Stay Ready Boxing TV, man. Cadillac Red, Supreme Beast Boxing, man. Hard Nation Sports Podcast. Trill Will, the motherfucking Grave Digger even showed up and chopped it up with us for a little minute, man. And yeah, man, we'll be back next week, man. Next Wednesday, y'all tune in, man. 8 o'clock Central, you know what I'm saying? 9 o'clock East Coast time, man. And we up out of here, man. We gone, man. Peace.
For having the character to throw with him.